What exactly is it that they do?
Kick names, take ass.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, just get over here, please.
Mr. Lord, can you get your folks to circle up?
Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is an animation, adventure, and family musical which is a direct sequel to Frozen. Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven leave Arendelle to travel to an ancient autumn-bound forest of an enchanted land. They set out to find the origin of Elsa's powers in order to save their kingdom. Frozen 2 is directed by Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee. Also written by Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, starring Kristen Bell as Anna and Idina Menzel as Elsa and Jonathan Groff as Kristoff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please, please watch this all the way to the end. I'm going to give a disclaimer to anyone that is a super fan of Frozen 2. If you are a super fan of Frozen 2 and you are not comfortable with harsh criticism or positive criticism, or you don't want to see this movie and you love it ripped to shreds, I suggest you click off this video right now. I'm not joking. So, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things I liked about this movie. Just 3. Nothing else, alright? Fire Gecko. Fire Gecko was one of the standouts of this movie. As a matter of fact, they should have had more Fire Gecko in this movie. Number 2. I liked Olaf in certain moments in this movie. Okay? I liked him in certain moments. I found him comedic in certain moments. Number 3, that being the songs that Frozen provide in their story. They are good, they are enjoyable, and I can understand why a kid would enjoy this movie. Now, it's obvious to see that Disney understand who their young audience is, but my Lord, do they not understand their older audience? The one thing that pissed me off about this movie, pissed me right off, sent me up a wall, was the character development of Kristoff and Anna. What on earth was that about? Real talk, what was that about? I'm baffed. I'm honestly, what on earth was that about? What type of message are we sending to kids with this movie? What message? God give me strength, bro. I'm not joking. Look, listen. Okay, let me explain. There is this scenario that is playing out between Kristoff and Anna, right? And they try to kind of off-key this whole comedy element that whenever Kristoff is trying to get the attention of Anna, Anna is not listening by some formative coincidence. She's not responding to Kristoff, and that's meant to be what is so funny, that every time Kristoff talks, she's cutting him off because, you know, she finds something else interesting or this and that. And also, when Kristoff says anything to Anna, she takes it out of complete context. What element of that is really funny or understandable? It's just stupidity, in my opinion. I'm I might be coming down too hard on this, but I can't hold the way I feel towards this movie. And when this movie, I was like, you know what, man, just piss off. Like, honestly, was when there was this whole element of Christoph going off into the woods, basically upset that Anna wouldn't take him seriously, and also just adding that the whole thing is that also Christoph is trying to get on the knee and propose to Anna, and it never quite happens for him. So there's a part in the film where he goes off into the forest and he's all upset and he's moping. I'm thinking, what are you crying about, man? Where the fuck, yo? Honestly, man, I can't believe this movie doesn't even rub shoulders with Coco or Onward or any of the Toy Story films. It doesn't even come close, man. I don't even know why they made this second film, I'm being truthfully honest with you. And the storyline is, what? Like, Elsa just hears this voice and it's like, I need to go here. I can't even remember the actual plot. This whole movie, I'm not joking to you, it feels like a parody of the first movie. Unreal. Can't believe it. Yeah, it was a movie that felt, like, it really did feel like as if it just didn't take itself serious whatsoever. Bit of a waste of time, to be honest with you, for me. Honestly, I could have got more enjoyment out of watching a Ricky Burton movie, watching a Ricky Burton YouTube video. Didn't like this film, man. Hated it. Hated the character development between them, and it's a mess. It's a mess, and I think it goes without saying that if you, I say this to a lot of filmmakers, and I say this to a lot of people, if you can market a film expertly, all that you need to do is market the shit out of it and make sure you get bums in seats over your weekend. Make sure you get a good weekend gross. Other people see the weekend gross and they go, oh, look how much money that movie's making. That must be a good movie. They go, they watch it. Whether they like it or not is not the point after they've made that decision, because the movie's already been marketed heavily and made a shitload of money. Anybody, well, if you got the firepower, and you're stuck for time and there's other projects you need to knock out, just create an immaculate marketing campaign, and Bob's your uncle, Bob's your teapot, bish bash bosh, you make $1 billion at the box office. Why? That's just how it goes. And I really do think that these filmmakers need to go back to the drawing board. This was rushed heavily. And it's a shame, because I really did enjoy the first movie. And all I can say is that I hope if they they will, when they make the third one, I just hope the third one is better than the second one. So, Frozen 2, you've earned yourself a prestigious 5 out of 10. Guys, like, comment and subscribe. Click here if you want to see my most recent uploads, and also go to the description to see all the other content I have on the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next video.